another investor, and it proves it by the fact you were outbid, so somebody else was willing to pay more for it than you were. So you could well find that these sourced or sourced people who want sourced deals are happy to pay a bit more.
We offered over the asking price, but obviously someone offered even more than that.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, no, that makes sense. But obviously, just for future.
Yeah, sure. If it doesn't work for us, it might work for someone else.
Yeah, work out what those investors want. You probably can buy things more expensively for them than you would do yourself. Yeah, so therefore, strategy-wise, I would say, and again, I think we could speak about this last month, is get out there direct, but in a very different mentality. So, Ollie, it sounds like a job for you. When you have that big picture aspirational vision, you just go, do you know what? I'm just going to do whatever I have to do to make this work. But you're generally looking at the bigger picture stuff, and then the rest of it just flows. Whereas if you're looking at the little minutiae detail, the big picture just gets totally messed. I would urge you to sit down and the two of you to set that big picture vision. You know, what's your purpose? What's your mission? What's your vision? And that gives you that sort of shining light to aim towards.
Hello everyone, it is 12:52 on Tuesday. As you saw earlier, we have had a monthly call with our mentor discussing progress and all that sort of stuff and setting this month's targets. Off the back of that, we'd already done our own goals and stuff like that, so we've just implemented stuff that Rob has told us to do into our goals. Alicia's not the, how do you want to word it? It's not your strength and you find it difficult goal setting as such, but we've just spent a couple of hours now doing that for Alicia, so she now has her goals and targets, which I think is motivating for her. I'm feeling buzzing to crack on, almost sort of, just made a very small tweak to mine. So now it's just in the execution really, and just setting up the systems and executing and implementing and doing as ever. So yeah, pretty good. So we're going to spend the rest of the day doing that. I'm a bit behind on our little my schedule that I was going to do, but there's a 3-hour buffer in there. Anyway, and we're going to the Crawley property meet tonight, which should be quite good. It's now 1 o'clock. I think Alicia's going to get some lunch and get me a Red Bull, and then we're going to smash out, working for the next 4 or 5 hours. So yeah.
I'm going to smack myself in my face with my goals. Took it off, I was like, what?
We've just dropped Taylor off at ballet, and we've got 45 minutes for her to do that. I've set up a what do you want to call it, like a 45-minute screencast thing with Arthur Online to try and set up our management company tomorrow at 11 AM. Made small little improvements to our Instagram account, or my Instagram account, uploading a few photos. Yeah, so now we're going to review our finances, because we need to review our finances. You've got to have control over your finances. And then we're going to Crawley property meet, as I said, later on. So by the time we go back, do some ironing, have a shower and have some food, and then we'll be going.
Alright, and then just leave that, but we'll remove it. And then property owner recurring charges, this is where your management fee comes into it, okay?
Okay.
So you change the type to management fee.
Yeah.
Just call it management fee. There we go. It seems a bit silly, it's management fee charge, why am I putting in management fee? What this is, the type is what we call an analysis code, okay? And that means it's basically telling the system how you want that charge to work.
Yeah, makes sense. Where you been?
I've been to Croydon Pin meet.
Come on, elaborate.
I just had this conversation with Ollie and he didn't record it, so I'm going to have it again.
Just brief summary.
Basically, I think the PIN meetings are really good ones to go to, because in the PIN meetings, what they do is they allow people a chance to stand in front of the whole room. They give you 20 seconds to say what you do, what you're there for, who you're looking for, that kind of thing. And a lot of other meets don't do that. So, as I always do when I go to this one, I stand up there and I say, this is what I do, like, we invest in Gatwick, blah, 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 all this kind of stuff. And it's just really efficient, because after that you have people come up to you that have got a genuine interest in either investing in your area or working with you or in what you do and whatever, because you've already said it. You don't have to go and find those people. So yeah, I think it was really good. And I was just saying to Ollie, my goal of this evening was to go and speak with the host, because we're trying to do some business with him, and to just go and see him. It's always good to touch base and build rapport. So I did that, and then I've also had someone else come up to me this evening. I had a few people, but one sort of really strong person saying that they're really interested in what we're doing. They want to meet hopefully this weekend to see if we can work with them, because they've got money to go and they want to do an HMO in Crawley. So yeah, it was a really good evening.
Worth going to.
Yeah.
Sorry about the hair. Jesus Christ. Well, what Alicia doesn't know is that the guy that I met last night at Crawley Property Meet, he's emailed me asking for us to send him our prices and a case study of what we've done, because he's super interested in investing as well. So that's two people, one a day so far. It's pretty good. I have spent the day, we should probably sort of start this clip actually, speaking with Apre Online, which is a management software company that we run our VCC Homes lettings company with, just setting it up properly and on point. So I spent quite a lot of time doing that. What I really want to use it for is the zero integration and reconciling stuff, plus being tenant facing and them having all their documents, and for reminders and stuff like that. So I spent a lot of the day setting that up.
I actually think, because I was doing something else whilst Ollie was doing this call, I wasn't really paying attention, but actually I thought it was a really good call, like, and it was free. Like, I can't believe that service that they give.
Well, yeah, they give it because
yeah, it helps
people like me who have been using it and not really using it, I could be like, oh, I'm going to sack that off and blah blah blah. So they help people to use it, and it helps with retention, doesn't it, of retaining customers?
Yeah,
but it is really
I
good.
totally get that, but a lot of companies give like a free service or whatever like that, and it's crap. But they were really
yeah,
good.
you've got different experts. You've got there's 4 people you can book in with for an appointment. 2 people almost do like the same sort of stuff, like general setup, blah blah blah. I can't remember the third one. The 4th one is like zero integration, blah blah. So the whole like aspect is covered by the different specialities and individuals that specialise in that area. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. But I spent a lot of time doing that. Then Rocco came back. What the hell did I do this afternoon? Doing little bits and bobs. I've been like on a massive, I've got a Udemy course on YouTube, and I've been really like improving our YouTube channels and just learning about the platform a lot more. My brain has gone absolutely mental, which I'm going to tell Alicia about in a minute. Yeah, so I've been doing VCC Homes work, and then like I'm now editing. So this thing here sounds boring, but I'm seeing that I've actually, you can get like an 8K. I'm not technical on this sort of stuff, but there's a Pro Resolution 444 XQ thing. So I'm like exporting the vlog on that and seeing if the quality comes out better, because I'm gonna see if I can up our quality of the videos again. So I'm almost like, yeah, a bit of a social media-y type second part of the day. Yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna flip tack and do some income producing activities, which will be creating a price list for creating videos and that sort of stuff. I sort of thought, oh, should I do a little YouTube channel which I can then like do a video on what I do, like my services, and then put the videos that I make and people can see it. So that could be an income producing activity for tomorrow. Yeah, had a slow start coming back from holiday, sort of like couldn't be asked to work really, to be honest. Yeah, a bit of a slow start, but today has really fired me back up properly, albeit we've had some pretty good wins. I guess the Pareto laws come into effect actually. 20% of the stuff that I do brings in 80% of the results, which is, yeah, pretty true. Anything to add? What are you doing?
Looking through Instagram filters.
It's what is it? 11:15 now. What day is it? Wednesday. Wednesday night. Oh bloody hell! So we're just gonna have to go to bed soon. The ups and downs of entrepreneurs, investors, or whatever you want to call it. We've got cool money in our business, in our bank accounts as well. We haven't sorted out getting paid from VCC Homes because it's like the new tax year, and then we tried to pull off a deal ourselves, and we like had to jig around some finances and all that. We are literally skint. Like I've got 0 in my account. Alicia's minus £1,000. We need to get paid from our current client, and blah blah blah, and pull money out. So not worrying, but I've never not had any money before. So it's like trying to get, oh, Alicia's car's gone, we owe 300 quid for like other bits and bobs. It's an interesting situation to be in, but just keeping you cool, because there's nothing else you can do. There's no point worrying, and that is life, innit? Cash flowing. Yeah, we've been doing our finances today as well, and actually yesterday as well, didn't we? So yeah, all is good in the hood tonight. We love you and leave you. See you tomorrow. It's 10 o'clock. I've just spent like an hour and a half figuring out new settings for this camera. It completely changes like what I have been using. I have no idea whether this will be any good, but I'm having a massive problem. Like when you go outside and it's sunny, it doesn't record anything. So I've just completely revamped the camera. Yeah.
My toes.
I'm gonna test it out. If I go outside, let's see whether it handles it. Can you see me? It's handling the shot? I don't know. Be interesting to know though, wouldn't it? Back in. No? Just testing the camera. Seeing if this is any good. What do you think? Will it be good?
What, new settings?
Yeah.
I've been saying for months they were the wrong settings.
Meh.
I'm not the techie person.
What's up? More Arthur integration type stuff, setting up reminders, putting documents on there, and then I might invite tenants to use it today. My little mini challenge for now, and then creating a price list for video editing services basically. Alicia, what are you doing?
I'm writing an email to our financial advisor, aka my uncle, about a deal that we're doing, or trying to do. Basically it was a property that we put in an offer ages ago and the vendors have done nothing with it really. And so we are, the estate agents come back to us sort of this week to say, you still interested? And I said, yeah, like just been waiting for them to stop being greedy. So yeah, now I'm sort of trying to kick the ball rolling. See what we can actually do with it, our end. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And it's nice and sunny, really sunny outside. What's it, like 23 degrees, yeah, and we're sat indoors.
Gave up work so that on days like this I could sit in the sun, and here I am at my desk.
Maybe when Rocco finishes at 3ish, we can go to the park, have a little break. Ugh. Yeah, alright, let's crack on. Yes, I've done it. I have fully loaded up our management software with absolutely every single document that every single tenant would need, with reminders for me. Yeah, just everything is in place. So, because it's absolutely sunny as hell and it is 2:15, I am presuming that if I emailed everyone and get them to download the app now, no one's going to give a they're not going to care, are they, right now? So I might leave that till later on tonight when it's cooler or whatever, but I know that that is a job done, yes. So the next major thing with this is to integrate Zero, which is another kettle of fish, and I've been doing this for way over the time that I allocated now. So I'm gonna park that and then pick up Rocco, probably go to the park, have some time in the sun, and then come back. I want to, do what I said I was gonna do earlier. But what I was just saying to Alicia, there's a nice breeze through here. I've got my top off, we're listening to banging tunes. This is the way to work. Like, I used to be sat in an office in a shirt, trousers, sweating my arse off, and this is just lovely. So grateful, absolutely grateful for this.
Don't you know, don't you know, I'm living in shadow. Don't you know, don't you know, I fell for fool's gold, I fell for fool's gold. What did I know? What did I know? I fell for...
Having a Barbie. Only putting a few sausages on there, for some stuff for the oven, but such a nice day, why not? We obviously live in a flat, so we don't have a garden. This is the best we can do, a couple of quid. We've got the Lingfield famous sausages, which is in McColl's. They sell it over there. Really nice sausages. But they didn't have any of them, so we've just got pork and leek ones, but from the same company. It's like CMB Butchers or whatever. So there we go.
Fool's gold, I fell for fool's gold. What did I know? What did I know? And you were fool's gold. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did it all for love.
About if you're starting from scratch, you might not know what you want to put on your YouTube channel. Maybe you have a business, maybe you have a brand.
Gonna watch our Udemy course on YouTube and sit down together and do it. There's technical stuff which Alicia's not needing to watch, but there's some high level stuff that she does. So yeah, gonna wind the night down, do this, go to bed. What's up? Right, we've just been to a property just to test their hob isn't working. It's an induction hob, and I've always found that they're quite problematic sometimes when you're getting started. Sometimes even though the hobs are induction, they're not, they don't work and you have to replace the hobs and stuff like that. But in this case, I think it is definitely the hob that's a little bit faulty. So I didn't want to like drive around Crawley loads and loads. So we're a little bit late for Rocco's gymnastics, which is where we're going now. And then we've got a coffee meeting after that, and I think Alicia's going to take Rocco to hopefully have a little nap, because having meetings with Rocco is not ideal. And then God knows, I think Alicia's going to join up to Nuffield. It's a nice sunny day as well today. Oh, it's hot, it's so hot. Had a nice meeting. We're now at Capital. Alicia gets some hair products. That's a discount, of course. And then we're going to sign her up at Nuffield at the gym, because she can start running again. Then, I don't know what we're doing then, but yeah, it's hot. It's blooming hot, isn't it, Rocco?
Yeah. Hello. So we are en route to our friend is an events planner, so wedding planner, and she's opened up a shop. So tonight is the opening evening. So we're on our way. We're picking up a friend on the way, and yeah, it'll be exciting to see what she's done with the place. We've been watching all her updates on Instagram because they've been doing the shop up. So yeah, if anyone is thinking of, if anyone's getting married and they want a great wedding planner, then check out Harper's events, because they are really good. And yeah, we'll show you around.
I fell for fools gold. I fell for fools gold. What did I know? What did I know? I fell for fools gold. I fell for fools gold. What did I know? What did I know? And you were fool's gold. Yes, I did.
Barbecue time. Oh, well, annoyingly, I just filmed loads. The mic was on, but it wasn't on. I don't know what happened there. I was saying, I've learnt from the other day, we've got better Barbie on the go now. Look at the charcoal. Yeah, putting more stuff in there. What do you reckon, Rocky?
Yeah.
Good? Do we like fire?
Yeah.
We like barbecues?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who doesn't like fire? We've tidied up out here. Giving it a little sweep. And we do have the famous Lingfield sausage today. Woo! We're gonna chill out today. Chilled out Saturday. It's hot. Who wants to work? We'll do a little bit of work. Got a little workstation set up. Gonna be doing some stuff. Jack Daniels, drinking, relaxing.
Morning. Sunday morning. It's 9:15. We are going to meet a couple of investors that are interested in investing in Crawley, in an HMO, and what we do. So yeah, we're going to go and meet them in Costa, and then we're going to go and show them around the communal areas of one of our HMOs, so they can sort of see the standard of our work. So yeah, I met one of them at a networking event that I went to the other day, which I think you've probably seen already in the vlog. And yeah, they want to meet, so it's looking positive at the moment. So we'll see what happens. Bit embarrassing.
What?
I'm standing with the camera. It's like old bus day. So the meeting this morning went really well. It overran. We sort of thought, because Talia was going to a birthday party today, and we thought you go over to Crawley, go and buy the present for the party, and then, you know, be in East Grinstead for 1:30. But actually we didn't finish talking till sort of, was it 1 o'clock, something like that, and we had to get all the way to East Grinstead, which was a nightmare because the M23 was closed, which means there was loads of traffic. And then in East Grinstead there was, I don't know, some old style bus, I don't know, fare or something, so there was just old buses everywhere going really slow. So one of those really stressful moments when you're trying to get somewhere quick and you seem to bump into every slow person there is. But yeah, I mean, the meeting went really well. The investors, they were really impressed with what we do, asked lots of questions. Yeah, they're sort of good to go, really. They're saying, you know, as soon as we find something to pass it their way, they'd be wanting to move fast. So yeah, since I've been home, I've been looking on Rightmove to see if there is anything. As we said to them, we're quite picky with our criteria of what we're looking for. We'll only pass deals their way that we genuinely think are good deals, as opposed to some people just pass any old rubbish. So I'm looking now. There's a couple that I might go and have a look at that might be of interest. Nothing that's screaming out, yeah, great property. So this is the way of the draw, really, because you're just waiting for the right property to come up. We are thinking of doing some like targeted marketing, like writing letters and posting them through doors of properties that we think would be a good property. I mean, the success rate of that is quite low, but I mean, really all you need is for someone who was thinking of selling their house to think, yeah, actually I might give these people a call. So it might work, might not. They say that at any one given time, 10% of the properties in an area will be for sale. So, you know, if we send out 100 letters, we might get 10 responses. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. So, but yeah, overall, really good day. Sunday, still a working day. But yeah, hope you all had a good week. See you soon.
Hello everyone. Right, I just wanted to do a final entry for this week because it's been a slow week, I feel. Getting back into the swing of things. However, productivity wise, it's been hugely successful week. I had, like I said earlier, a hugely really successful meeting with some investors this morning. We're gonna hook up with another one this week coming, and then hopefully hear back from another one, the third one that we found this week. So it's like a really positive way to end the or to get back into, well, to start Q2 actually, to be fair. So we've had a bit of downtime earlier. Me and Alicia we've planned next week most activities are going to be focused around finding HMO deals for these investors. Again, working on our management system software as well. And for me, on a personal level, getting up at 6 AM, smashing the gym, fasting again. So from tonight at 8 o'clock, no food, fasting all the way around till 12 tomorrow during the day. So 16-hour fast, and I get to eat 12 till 8. 8-hour window, and then, you know, from 8 o'clock till 12 o'clock, 16-hour fast. So I'm going to do that all week. I'm going to train 5 times. I've created the workout program that I'm going to follow for this quarter. I need to create, on my 2 days that I rest, I'm going to create a mobility almost workout, I guess, and make sure that I do that. So even though I'm not working out, I'm actively doing something, because like when I was away skiing, you're active so much during the day. I swear being active helps you think, and it's just obviously, you know, the health benefits, but it's so easy to come back at home, sit in an office really all day and not really move. So yeah, I just want to make sure I focus on my health a little bit. Yeah, so that's it. Ending. I've got my auntie's over from France actually, so we're going around to my parents' house to have dinner. We're just at Alicia's parents' house because they've had Rocco all day. I think they've been to National Trust or whatever. So yeah, everything's feeling like super positive. You know, the social media, we've got a little plan for doing that. I've got a few people wanting me to do some proper videos for them. Obviously the settings on this, let me know the setting quality. I think it's amazing now, so hopefully you guys agree. But yeah, Sunday night it's 6:45. I'm ending a pretty good week, feeling hugely grateful. So yeah, here they are. productive week. Look at that beautiful sunset as we drive off into it. Rocky Boogie! Hello, mate.
Hi.